When you have a channel that has 0 views, 0 subscribers, it feels like it's impossible to be found. It feels like even if you post good content, that's not going to be shown to anyone because you have no followers. So you feel tempted to like share it with friends and family. And even if you do, usually your content still doesn't take off because just because your mom watches doesn't mean that your content is going to actually get to the right people. So what we're talking about today is going to be how to get found, even if you have 0 views, even if you have 0 subscribers. What can you actually do to stand out and start getting traction on your channel? That's what we're getting into in this live stream. Quick shout out to the Vaughn Michael. We got Fun Time in here. We have Mr. K in the building. What is up? Taco Bell Cell from Scotland. Thanks for joining in. We're hopping right into the middle of this content, and feel free, there will be chapters in this live stream, so you can skip ahead if you want to look at different questions, different parts of this live stream. Let's dive into this content. And it all starts with, I think, if you are going to grow as a creator and you have 0 views, 0 subscribers, nothing's going on your channel, I think the first place you need to start is that you need to practice content creation weekly. Okay. I think a lot of times what happens is we start a channel and we just kind of upload like our first video, see what happens. And then like 3 weeks later, we upload a video. And then 2 months later, we upload a video. And we kind of just do this every now and again upload. And then before you know it, you've only uploaded like 6 videos and none of them have traction. And then you're like, whoa, what went wrong? I thought this is good content. And what you come to find is if you don't practice content creation and actually put time into learning how this works, you're not going to grow. And it doesn't mean, and I understand, like, I was someone who worked full time and had a baby and had chores to do, and I didn't have a lot of time, but I still practice content creation in one way, shape, or form every single week. So that can be producing a short, that can be uploading the full-length content. But if you're not working those skills every single week, you're not going to become a better editor. You're not going to become more comfortable speaking on camera. You don't have anything to really improve off of. A lot of people, including myself, it took a lot of videos and a lot of work to get to a spot where I was actually decently good at creating content. Like if you go back to my channel and look at my first videos, they are nowhere like they are today. And that was because it took time. When I actually first started my channel, like back in 2014, a completely different channel, I was filming in a basement. And you could see like a mess and it looked dark and it looked scary. And that was because I didn't have it. I didn't know what I was doing. And that's a lot of times what happens. Let me know if that's similar to you, because that is definitely what happened to me. But let me actually ask you guys a question here. How often do you actually upload videos? If you do have a YouTube channel, or even if you're a different kind of content creator, even if you're doing something like TikTok or Shorts, how often are you actually uploading content on your channel? I want to hear from you guys. What is up, Soliflower University? Nice to see you here. We got Anthony Locke in the building. Awesome. Let me know in the comment section how often you guys are uploading. For me, I've been trying to stick to the weekly upload, but I'm also creating content on TikTok. I now have Colin Michael Edits on the channel of TikTok. I have Instagram. I'm posting on Facebook Reels. I'm posting on Skillshare. I am like making content like almost every single day. And each time I'm learning new things. I'm learning, man, that my lighting was bad there. I can improve on this. Man, my audio, I actually had a big audio mistake. I think I told you about it last time. I was using the Rode Micros and the cord that plugs in went bad and my audio was completely ruined. So it taught me a lesson that, hey, I need to make sure that I have 2 audios going at the same time recording. So if one goes bad, the other one's good. And those are lessons I'm still learning 8 years later after creating content, that I'm still learning about, improving and working on this craft. We got Just Davey 1 to 2 times a week. Awesome. Let's see, a couple times a week. All right. That's still good. At least you're working that skill. And that's the important part here. And the Vaughn Michael says, this is my down payment for being a mod. Thanks for the $5. I have to switch over to the YouTube side in order to add you as a mod. So I'll have to do that later. But that works. Down payment. Thank you for the Vaughn Michael's my brother. If you can't tell, we're both Baldies, and yeah. So thank you for the $5. You're not getting it back. But yes, 1 time a week here. We've got a couple times a week. I film constantly and pick through daily. Awesome. And I think that's the key. You need to start uploading content regularly if you're going to actually, learn this skill, because it's more than just talking, on camera. It's being a good editor, and it's also just learning, what content works on the platform and which one doesn't. So step number 1, you're stuck at 0 views, 0 subscribers. You're not getting traction. Start posting content weekly, or more often than weekly, if you have the time to do so. But you got to be working those muscles. The second part to this, which I forgot to put a number for this one. Number 2, you need to make content that's findable. All right. You're at 0 views. You're at 0 subscribers. So what we want to first do is we want to start getting the right audience to our channel. You upload a video, YouTube's trying to figure out who this belongs to. What audience is going to absolutely love this content. And the way it figures that out is it takes a look at, your title, what you titled your video, looks at your description, looks at the actual content you make. It looks at how viewers interact with your thumbnails and titles and how long they watch. But if you're brand new, 0 views, 0 subscribers, it doesn't have a lot of people to throw it to, because a lot of times it's trying to figure out who the right person is. So if you can focus on making findable content, and what that means is, in whatever niche you're in, there are ways you can make findable content. You can make tutorials, which in your niche, whether that's gaming, whether that is, educating people on something, whether if it's cameras, you can teach people camera settings. If it's real estate, you can talk about, different questions people might have as someone becoming a real estate agent, or maybe you're talking about real estate as in selling houses and stuff, and you can talk about those commonly searched topics. What you want to do is, your audience is searching things on YouTube. There's actually 3 billion searches done every single month on YouTube. 3 billion. And out of all 3 billion of those searches, certain audiences are going to certain places. How can you direct that traffic and get it to your content? So another question I have for the comment section here. What could your audience be searching for on YouTube? So think about your niche. Think about what you're doing. What could your audience be searching for on YouTube? Let me know in the comments here. Nice to see some people in here. What is up? My Radical Life. We got Mr. Lalo is in here too. It's nice to see you. We got Annette. Yes, 3 billion searches. Roblox memes. Absolutely. That counts. That is something people probably search for. Craft tutorials. Cheap homes for sale. Yes, absolutely. That is, find those searchable topics, because what I found with my channel is the first few videos I made, like, it took a little bit. And once YouTube figured out who my audience was, and some of that was based on that searchable content, I saw an uptick and my views started to get a little more consistent. It went from like, 0 to 10 views to getting like 50 views every single day, which, 50 views isn't a ton, but it's like, oh, YouTube kind of figured out, oh, when we serve this content to this audience, this is the right spot. So when you can, even if you just make a few tutorials or find what people are searching for on YouTube and make that content, it's a great starting place to start getting people, to your channel and getting the right audience there. Design tutorials. Absolutely. Design tutorials will work. Let's see. Is there any more here? It looks like it. Awesome. All right. So, and that brings me to point number 3, and then we're going to wrap it up and we'll get to questions here. Is number 3, I would say, is study your competitors. All right. We all have YouTube channels that we look up to. We all have YouTube channels that we want to be similar to, or we look up to these people. How can we make our content similar, like let's take inspiration from people who are already successful in that area. Like, what do their thumbnails look like? What topics are they choosing? How do they edit their videos? If these people were successful in this niche, success leaves clues. So we should look at what they did to be so successful and replicate that on our own channel. And each niche is different. Some people like information just like that. It's a lot of my channel is people are here for information and they hop off. And then other channels, they're looking to build a connection. They're looking to, grow with that person. So, study those competitors in your niche and find out what they're doing right and find ways where you can do that on your own channel. Because a lot of times, you go to their top videos oftentimes, their top videos are oftentimes like some of their first videos that just popped off. And it's usually on topics that worked really, really, really well for them. So definitely do that. I look at my competitors all the time to get inspiration, almost all the time. So those are my 3 tips for 0 views, 0 subscribers, how to get your content growing. So create content weekly. Try to make content that can actually be found, that people might be searching for, and then look at what your competitors are doing. That's what I've got. All right. Hopping over to the comments here. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. The first video of yours I watched was the ones on CapCut. Awesome. If you go to that video, if you scroll back through my videos, you'll see there's an Adobe Rush tutorial. Only got like 3,000 views, and the video before it, didn't perform too well. And then there's the CapCut video. And then that one's at like 2 million views. Okay. Like, I tried multiple different things and that was the one that popped off. And I can hear myself in the other room, I think. Maybe not. Or someone's talking. But yes, and that was me trying things too. And then once I did find something that was working, I capitalized it. And now I've got like 20 different CapCut tutorials. And there's more coming out shortly as I plan to make more. Listening while I set up for my stream. That's right. If you guys don't know, Anthony Locke is going to be hosting a stream at 8:30. I'm not sure. We might run this to 8:30. We might run it longer. We'll see how questions come in and stuff. But I'll be heading over there next to Mr. Anthony Locke's live stream. So be sure to follow me over there. What are you drinking? Water. Because I talk loud and I talk a lot. And that's what you need for live streams. Tam and Bell Cell says, the most frustrating thing is when you put multiple hours into a video and hardly anyone sees it. Then you release a head of crap and it goes viral. Absolutely. I don't get that either. If I go back to that CapCut video I made, I'm like, this looks so horrible. The production's so horrible. And it still did well. And yeah, that's, and that it is frustrating putting that amount of time into something and not getting anything out of it. But the other side of it too is like persistence and consistency is huge. Like, I mean, I did YouTube starting back in 2014, had a few different channels, came to YouTube, posted content, and, quit, came back, quit. And then finally this last time, April of 2020, I was like, I am going to make this happen. I'm going to consume as much content on how to grow on YouTube as possible. I just want to make an extra $500 a month from this. And now I'm full time, so consider it learning time. You're learning there's so many skills it takes to become a YouTuber. You gotta learn how to be a graphic designer, a video editor, how to speak on camera, how to understand and read your analytics, replying to comments. There's so many different facets, lighting, filmmaking, that you all have to worry about. So there's a lot of different areas that you have to learn, and it takes time. Obviously, when I started this channel and I was teaching people how to use cameras, my setup wasn't even that great. We're always constantly learning, but I think the most important thing, stay persistent, keep going. Is there a secret to tagging or hashtagging? No, not really. I know there's the 3 hashtags you can put in your description if you want to that potentially could be searchable. I don't spend time with the hashtags. And then there's actual tags, which is like for common misspellings with what people might be searching for. And I don't waste time there either. I figure I'm only catering to people who can spell the content I'm making. But yeah. What's your second play button? It's the second play button is the same play button basically. So I got one play button and then I ordered a second one just because for thumbnails it's kind of cool to hold 2 play buttons. Makes you look like you're super successful. And then I'm also just vain with my achievement awards. So if like one breaks, I have another one and I don't feel bad. Only 3K views. Yes. Well, you think after 2 years, a tutorial like Adobe Rush of all things, like it's Adobe product. They make Premiere Pro and all these other things. That one only gets 3K views. But then the other one that's, just this free app on the App Store that wasn't even in the #1 spot yet, just blasts off. But yeah, tutorials and we put the quotation marks there, only 3K views. That's the magic of tutorials. Let me tell you, when you make a good tutorial and you know what your audience is searching for, you'll be putting quotation marks around only 3K views. Believe me. Believe me. Sorry. That was just perfect timing there. But yes, make tutorials. You'll start saying the quote unquote only 3K views. Every time I scroll down, it sometimes just yanks me forward into the abyss. CapCut equals views, 100%. And what is up? Natural. Thanks for coming in. And yes, CapCut equals views. That's my strategy, man. More CapCut tutorials I make, the better they perform. Let's see. What is up, Ricardo? Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Water is the healthiest. It sure is. I would have coffee here too, but it's now 8 o'clock. Darn it. So I'm starting intermittent fasting again, which is where you don't eat food for 16 hours, and then you can only eat food for 8 hours. It's an effective way of like losing weight, and it's also like healthy for your body. But I was supposed to eat back there. There are some M&Ms. And I wanted to eat some before 8 o'clock because I wanted some sugar and I forgot to. And now it's past 8, so I can't eat anything. I can't have any sugar. So I'm stuck with the water here. But yes, that is unfortunate. I wanted more sugar, but it's probably not good for me. So I guess that's good. All right. Anthony, what's your live stream? Just to promote this again. Thank you, Ricardo. We do a creator hangout pretty often on Anthony's channel. This dude right here. It's usually a creator hangout, multiple people on stage, sharing knowledge, hanging out as creators, talking about creator economy. Anthony has been hosting this usually weekly. So if you go over to Anthony Locke, this dude's here channel, he's starting at 8:30. But depending on how this stream goes, we might run a little bit over. But after this, I am hopping over to his stream. We will attempt to do a raid. Well, I'll hop over there. Anthony, I think you're still listening to me. Make sure just to send me, post a link on Twitter or Instagram or something. Twitter preferably, because then I can click the link from my MacBook. And then I'll hop on in. But yes, come join us there. It should be fun. You're late. That's all right. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Let's see. Scrolling through. Yes, the M&Ms. The M&Ms. I got this like M&M dispenser back there. It's terrific. I could fill it with like nuts and be healthy, but nuts are so salty. I don't know how people eat nuts. I try to be Mr. Healthy. And I have nuts that I bought from Costco. They're so salty, and I need a good healthy snack. So recommendations. We got 30 people here. Give me some recommendations for healthy snacks. And yes, be my accountability partner. Keep me on this. I'm at like 220 like weight wise, which is like right at the tipping range for healthy weight for someone who is 6'2". So it'd be good to get down to like 200, 190. And supposedly the lower weight you are, the more energy you have, which will give me more time to post videos, and I'll be more energetic and create content like crazy. Why is CapCut free? And yes, I'm going through these questions in a very weird fashion. I apologize. CapCut is free because it's owned by ByteDance, which ByteDance is the creators of TikTok. Basically CapCut is their editor for TikTok. So they give you all those free resources there. But you can technically use CapCut for anything. You can use it as any editor. So a lot of people are like, well, how does ByteDance make their money? Basically, it's just another facet of TikTok. And right now, TikTok is starting to get CapCut integrated into it, because I guess now that's their end goal. Get CapCut with inside TikTok. So you have this awesome professional editor that you can use. That's why it's free. That's how they make their money. They're making money off of TikTok. I want to quit my 9-to-5 and become a full-time YouTuber. It is doable, sir. I am a normal person. And I was very normal, pushing carts for a living in April of 2020. So it is totally doable. You just gotta, learn as much as you can about YouTube and the algorithm. Like people from Patty Galloway or Daryl Eves, a lot of these YouTube experts. I'd only say, get your YouTube advice from the right sources. There's a lot of misinformation out there. Matter of fact, YouTube has their own YouTube channel called Creator Insider, where you can actually hear from YouTube how to grow your channel. Or just go to the YouTube help section and they'll tell you how to grow on YouTube, everything you need to know about pleasing the algorithm, which is just making humans happy. And then just work. My favorite quote, Thomas Edison, is genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. So you have the idea of wanting to quit 9-to-5 and become a full-time YouTuber. That's your 1% inspiration. You got to get that 99% perspiration and put it in, which is difficult. It's a lot of work, but it's doable. It's definitely doable. I probably could have gone full-time a whole lot sooner if I would have learned from other creators, because you can get brand deals right out the gate. You can get, you can upload digital products. You can start doing affiliate marketing on a few sites. Some of them you do have to get a certain following, but you can get started with affiliate marketing pretty quickly, and start making money and building an income and creating income sources. Let's see, making sure. Don't put up cap to me. You want to be I can put you in a temporary timeout, sir. Is that what you want? Hey, we got Grow with Angie in here. Nice to see you. Let's see. Let's see. Got lost. How do you get brand deals right away? Good question. That's an awesome one. The way you can get brand deals is a lot of times companies aren't looking for your audience. They're not looking to like that you make content for your audience. They're looking to take your content that you've created and put work into and post it on Facebook or post it on TikTok or just use it as ads. So if you're someone who can create content, make a good video and it be presentable, like if that company was to go and hire someone to do the exact same thing, they have to pay someone to film, and then they have to get actors, and then they got to get someone to edit all the video together, and then they got to have someone who knows how to post it on social media. They have to do all these different things, where instead they could just hire you. Like, if you think about it, if they go to a professional company, let's say this company takes care of filming and editing and publishing and finding actors and the whole entire thing. How much do you think that service is going to cost? $2,000, $3,000, for them to make one single ad? I think that might be on the lower cost side. going with a lower cost brand, charging like $2,000 to $3,000 to make this professional ad. Or they can go to a content creator who can take care of the whole thing for potentially less, who's a brand new creator. So as a new creator, you could easily get, if you can make good content, you can demonstrate that you know the product and that, and you sell yourself, and you reach out to these companies, you could easily make $500 a video to $1,000 a video. You can present that value because, you're a content creator, the skills of editing and filming, and you understand the product. So you could talk on that. So, a lot of times it's not even about the following per se. It's just about, company wants content and they just want someone to make it who knows what they're doing. And if you can demonstrate that you know what you're doing and reach out to these companies, they'll definitely take you on. Lalo says Clubhouse is an excellent place to connect with creators daily who are willing to share knowledge. Absolutely. I've told you all millions of times, come over to Clubhouse. Such an awesome community there. And I'm always on there, like all the time. I think I open up Clubhouse daily. So you'll run into me there. And it's always a good time. Let's see. Is YouTube good for carrier? If I upload one video weekly and got 100K video, then what's my earnings? So I think you're talking about like how much you would earn if a video got 100K views. So usually how YouTube pays is an advertiser comes to YouTube and let's say they're like, just for example's sake, they're like, I'll pay $5 for 1,000 people to see my ad. So then YouTube gets, YouTube takes the $5 and then they split it something like 60-40, I believe, or something. I don't know the exact percentage, but usually the creator gets more than what YouTube gets. And so they split the money with you. So you'll get, if it's $5, maybe you get you get $2.50, and then you get $3 and YouTube gets $2, something like that. So that's usually how, I get paid like $2 to $4 per 1,000 views. Depending on your channel and how badly that advertiser wants to reach that audience, they might pay more money for 1,000 views. So like investing channels, usually, these advertisers are paying ridiculous amounts of money. So you're getting like $10 per 1,000 views or $15 per 1,000 views. So it all depends on what niche you're in. But at least me with video editing and tech stuff, it's like $2 to $4 per 1,000 views. So, then it's just 4 times, let's say $4 times 100. That's $400 for 100,000 views, so that's kind of, the math of it for income. So again, I'm going through these comments very weirdly. I apologize. What? Wait, YouTube tells you how to grow? They sure do. No one realizes that like YouTube wants creators to grow their channel. They want small creators to grow. And so they have a YouTube channel helping creators. They have multiple help articles and blog posts telling you how to grow and like how to, they want to help you because when you're profitable, they're profitable. So, they want you to grow your channel. So yeah, if you do a simple search like YouTube discovery and performance, FAQ, you'll get a whole bunch of YouTube knowledge just from that and learning, you'll find little links in those posts to other articles talking about how to grow and how to do this and that and the other things. So super awesome. YouTube will tell you what to do. And I don't think there's a better source for how to grow on YouTube than YouTube. Then you're not getting the wrong information because YouTube's telling you. Let's see here. No, I want to be a mod because I paid for it. Too bad, sucker. I think I mentioned this before, but if you're new here, Von Michael's my brother. He donated $5 to be a mod, and I haven't made him a mod yet. Sorry, bro. All right. Let's see. Going through the comments. Did a little skippy thing. Well, actually, wait. Here we go. Mr. Adam, my man Colin, you promised to review my channel at the last channel review by leaving a comment on my channel. Would you still do that? Yes, I still have the list. I've gone through a few of those people on that list already and have like left replies. It's just I have a lot going on and I haven't gotten to it all of them yet. What I'm actually thinking about doing, just to make it easier, is I might pre-record a live stream and share my screen, record all the rest of them, and then just upload that to YouTube. So that way everyone else can still go through and look. I think that'd probably be the faster way than me typing out a comment, because then I have to sit there and think about my thoughts and type it all out, which is why it's taking longer. So I haven't forgotten about you guys who've had channel reviews or I've said I'd review your channels. It's just I'm potentially Monday. So Monday I'm set to record content. So I'll have everything set up. So maybe I can go to that list. I still have everyone saved on that list. So I will get to those. Hopefully sooner rather than later. So I will get to. Do thumbnails affect my videos? A lot, a super lot, a humongous lot. Like the first thing YouTube looks at is do people click on your videos? If no one clicks on your videos, YouTube's like, forget you. And bye, you're never being shown. So getting people to click is like the one thing you must do as a new creator, and you have to do well. So putting a lot of thought into your thumbnail, into your title, as well as just the topic of your video. If you choose a bad topic, no one's gonna, you can have the greatest thumbnail and greatest title, but if the topic's not good, it doesn't matter. I think I've given this example before. If I make an incredible thumbnail for a battery review, I do an incredible thumbnail for these batteries, and I make a super engaging title. Because this topic sucks, no one's going to click on the video, even if it's a great thumbnail, great title. So topic matters too. If you have a boring topic, no one cares. So I'd say topic first, and then like thumbnail and title. But yes, you need to put a lot of work in that thumbnail. People are looking at that thumbnail to see if it's actually worth their time to even click on your video. So, I got no questions for my channel since I'm just here chilling. Dumb boys, thanks for chilling with me tonight. Let's see. Affiliate marketing has been the best thing for me on YouTube. Yes, I haven't taken full advantage of affiliate marketing. I'm right now working on that side. But I've heard so much success from people with affiliate marketing. So that's why I'm trying to optimize on that side of it too. Question: how important is good video and audio to growing a channel? I'd say audio is probably most important over audio over video. So if you're just filming on a webcam, but you can at least get a good mic, I think that's worth it. But it'd be bad to have a really good camera and poor audio, because I think if people can't hear you and understand you, like I've watched like a full hour video of people on a webcam talking about a topic I cared about. And I was fine with that because I was there for the content. If the audio is bad, I can't listen to that content and consume it. So I'd say audio is first important and then video, but it doesn't have to be incredible video. Like it doesn't need to be this kind of setup. Like you could use your phone, and that's why I teach a lot of phone stuff on my channel. You can set up your phone and record. Just make sure it's not super echoey in your room, and yeah, you're golden. Let's see. In reference to affiliate marketing, tried twice with Amazon and never gets clicked. And it never gets clicks. Yeah, it can be tough, especially. I think I failed the first year of not getting clicks for the Amazon program. I didn't get enough clicks in the first year, which is just like one sale or two sales, and then they took me out of the program. But yeah, you got to make sure you're really actively promoting your affiliate products, and also that you are getting views on those videos. Let's see here. Let's see. Just reading some of these. My brother's comments are pretty funny. Here's a question. It looks like why some videos get viral on YouTube video, any professional thumbnail without logo, without tags. Some videos go viral on YouTube just because people are that interested in the topic or the content. Like before I made my CapCut tutorials and other editing tutorials, all that was up there were videos where there wasn't even a voiceover. It was just text on screen, and it would be like, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm going to show you how to edit. And it was just text and music. There was no voiceover. There was no one on screen talking about how to use the app. It was just text plastered on there. And those videos got tons of views, not because it was good content, but because people needed to learn about that topic. And that's what they had to deal with. So sometimes things take off regardless of it having a good thumbnail, regardless of the content being good, just because people are trying to learn a specific thing and they need that information. And so they suffer for those videos. So at least that's one case. Let's see. Let's see. What's the best video editor for mobile and it's free? I use a lot of CapCut. There's also, there's a few others. There's Splice, there's Video Leap, there's a VN. I tend to use CapCut for when making my TikToks though. I use paid software on my iPad currently, but I think those would all be good spots. There's a lot you can do with CapCut, but it might be overwhelming with all the tools in there. Splice is a very simple editor. So if you're looking for simplicity, it might be good to use Splice. But yeah, those would be my recommendations. CapCut if you want overkill of effects. I used to use VN editor. Yeah, I still think VN's pretty good. Let's see. Question, how do I get a silver play button or maybe two? I'll start producing these out. I'll tell YouTube I need 10 play buttons, please, just for myself. What's up? We got a member in the room. Thanks for joining. Glad you could be a part of the live stream. Let's see here. Dummy Boy says, I'm trying to earn enough money to get to 8 gigabytes of RAM because my laptop is like a potato. Potato gain. No, my first computer I edited on was definitely potato gain. You could try something like if it's laggy and troublesome for video editing, you could try like a web-based video editor. Like InVideo is a web-based one you could use. Where it'll kind of, it'll take care of all the hard workings over like online to where it doesn't actually use the components in the computer. So, which I find really interesting is you can just edit online without a, super fast computer. So that might be an option. Until then, yeah, you gotta deal with that potato of a computer. Let's see. Idol, shout me out from the Philippines. I always watch your uploads. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Ran. Thank you for being a part of the channel. I appreciate you being here. Can we learn or copy from other successful YouTuber with same content? Yes, learn from other YouTubers and copy them, because you're not gonna directly like compete with them they're not going to come and be like, hey, you stole this. You got inspired by what I did and you did something similar. Like, learn from their successes. And by, replicating, making similar thumbnails or similar style content, it's teaching you how they've made content to where, you can take inspiration from them and still keep your own style at the same time. So definitely, copy successful people. Everyone says just use your phone and don't worry about high-end cameras and equipment. Shoots video on $15,000 camera in a studio. So Actually, it's a $3,000 camera and a $3,000 computer and a $500 light and a $100 mic and a $250 microphone. However, the majority of this channel, I'd say 90% of it, has been grown on an iPhone SE, which is the cheapest iPhone you can buy. My CapCut tutorial was filmed on the front-facing camera of an iPhone SE, and that video got 2 million views. And that's my most successful video. Not the ones that I'm shooting on the expensive camera with, the ones that I shot on an iPhone with. I do have the expensive camera just because I do put courses up on Skillshare. And also I've always wanted a more expensive camera. But by shooting on a phone, it got me to this point. 2 million views brings in some pretty darn good YouTube AdSense to where I could purchase the camera, the microphone, the lights. And I still plan to do some actual content on shooting on phones. I'm going to come out with how to start a YouTube channel on your phone. I plan on doing how to film on your phone. I want to do a few more of those again because I have done those in the past and I want to update that content. But yeah, we got to start somewhere, and eventually you'll grow to this point. Let's see. Oh, watching you, #NJ, New Jersey, maybe, while editing my vid. I pray for more subs this year. Yes, consistency, post content, learn from it. Look at your analytics. You'll get more subs for sure. Oh no, literally recording the gameplay is even laggy, says Dummy Boys. Yes, I could imagine. Which is why when I game, I'm usually gaming on like my phone or tablet or something because it's a lot easier. It's a little more stable connection. Oh, and here's that Angie. I started editing with iMovie on my iPad. Now I have the iMac M1, still iMovie, and it gets better all the time. So there you go. You can start with the basics, iMovie. Even if you're on Android, you got CapCut, you got VN, you got a lot of these editors. Definitely use those. And probably most important, get started with what you have right now. Don't wait. Having this camera doesn't make me a better creator. Like, good content, putting out good content and helping people is what can make you a good creator. Von Michael says, how do you become a member? Right, if you subscribe to the channel, right next to the subscribe button, there is a join icon. Where if you join, right now I don't have too many like special perks or anything. It's just like a $2 supporter, which is kind of, if you want to show support to the channel and help me, be able to put more content out on YouTube and, continue to keep doing this full time, you can be a $2 supporter per month, which is appreciated for whoever does it. But I might add more perks in the future. So stay tuned on that. But anyone who does support, I do appreciate it. Yes, go make tutorials. Colin, I'm actually really inspired by you. I'm going to start making tutorials. Do it. Tutorials are life-changing. I'm going, and yes, you can make epic things with CapCut. I've seen some crazy stuff. Now that I'm on TikTok and watching more TikToks in my niche, I'm seeing a lot of crazy things you can do that people have done with mobile editors. So, yeah, tutorials are just golden. They're so awesome. And that's what I'm capitalizing the next 3 to 6 months. There'll be a lot more tutorials I'm going to be putting out. Let's see. All right. Well, we are coming up at the 45-minute mark. I'm approaching the end of some of these questions here. Quick question here. We're probably going to wrap it up. So if you have any final questions, drop them in the chat. Yeah, any final questions, drop them in the chat. We're probably going to wrap it up and go and raid Mr. Anthony Locke's channel. I'll probably add that as a banner so you guys can search for him on YouTube. And we'll do a channel raid. CapCut seems to cause a click or pop sound at each point where you split a video. Have tried different vid files and even a different phone, but happened every time. So gave him 1 star and loaded VN. So I haven't experienced that. It's interesting. It's almost like I've noticed it does that while I'm editing. Like if I'm editing a video, I've seen that pop noise, but normally when I've exported it out, I don't have that pop noise anymore. Oh, and Vaughn gave us a 99-cent super sticker. I don't know how long ago that was, but I just saw it popped in. Thanks for the sticker, Vaughn. It's probably like, can you make me a mod now? Let me do this, and this might be a dumb idea. I'll hop into my own stream. I'm gonna do this real quick. I see myself. Oh dear, I'm in a time continuum warp. Vaughn, you've been added as a moderator. You're welcome. I took the sacrifice and entered my own live stream. $5 didn't do it, but $6 made you a moderator, Vaughn. So there you go. But yeah, if it's not working for you, there's so many free editors online that you can use. So whichever suits you best and you're used to, and that's probably the more important part. Like I could edit in an expensive software if I wanted to. Like I could edit with Premiere Pro or Final Cut and all these different things. It's just easier for me to edit on iPad or on my iPhone, so I do that. So just do what you're comfortable with making content. Let's see here. Do I have to donate $6? That's right. No questions answered until you donate $6. What are some tips you have for video ideas? Could be anything really, but thinking about cinematic films, or what is a editing software you recommend for any type of video? So video ideas, coming up with ideas can be difficult. You just got to get into the habit of like writing stuff down and just thinking of anything. Even if you think it's a bad idea, you write it down just to get in the habit of coming up with ideas, and eventually you'll have a list of stuff. But it's definitely difficult. I guess it all depends on what your niche is. You're in it looks like cinematic films. So with topics, like there's two ways you can grow on YouTube. There's either YouTube search, where people are going to be searching for a specific topic and may find your content as a result of it. Or there's suggested and homepage, which are kind of like one and the same, where your content is not necessarily appealing to search. It could be, but more times people are discovering it, next to other videos. Like an example, I did in a video that I filmed like a week or two ago, is maybe someone searches MacBook review, okay, and they click on that video. That's a searchable topic. But next to it could be a video titled 7 problems with the MacBook Pro that you should know before you buy. No one's going to search 7 problems with the MacBook Pro, but it's a video that interests the viewer, that causes them to click and watch and make sure they know all those problems before they buy this, buy a MacBook. So something like that is very suggestible, not very searchable. So, if you do, I think the searchable side is a whole lot easier than the suggested side, just because I can compete with videos just looking for a specific topic. So, someone searches, how to add music in CapCut, which is one I rank for. I'm only competing with people whose title is related to that, versus suggested. You could be competing with, a whole range of different videos. So you have to really, people have to really like you and trust you. And, you got to really, get them in with that video. So that's why I tend to lean towards search more, because that can be a lot easier. So think about that with your topics too. Like think about who your audience is and what they could potentially be searching for on YouTube. You can make that content, or you can just find ways you can add value to that audience that you think is an interesting topic that's unique and stands out, to where they'll want to click. And then as far as editing software, just use anything like CapCut for phone. There's also Splice and VN. On the free software side, on computer, I think there's DaVinci Resolve. I believe that's free. But yeah, there's a lot of options. You just got to pick one and kind of get used to it, I think. Let's see. Reading through. Awesome. It helped. Terrific. Is really YouTube going to remove hide feature? Advantages and disadvantages according to you for a new YouTuber. Like hide subscriber feature, I think you might be referring to. I don't think hiding your subscribers is going to convince people to stay watching your videos. I think a lot of times the problem is just getting people onto your videos is the first problem. I've never not watched a video because I clicked on it and saw the person had 5 subscribers, 10 subscribers, and was like, oh, well, now I'm not watching this video. I don't care if that was a really good hook or not. I'm just, if it's a good video, I watch it. For example, I was looking at how to find good used golf clubs. And so I searched a video, and the top search result was this video with 200,000 views. And I clicked on it and started watching it. And all of a sudden I looked down because I like to think to myself, because I know there's tons of opportunity in search. And so I looked down and the channel only had like 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers, small channel. And I know for a lot of people, like 1,000 to 2,000 subscribers is big. Like that's a huge number of people. But, as creators, that's a big number. But as like regular viewers, you might think, 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, they're not a million. They don't have 1 million subscribers. This can't be a good channel. Like no one ever thinks that. So I don't think hiding your subscriber count is going to negatively affect. That shouldn't be your concern. Just make good content, make good topics to talk about. You'll know it's a problem if you're getting thousands of views on your videos and everyone's leaving right away. But until you get to that point where you're getting thousands of views and then it drops down to 0, I wouldn't worry about it. I just focus on making good content, making clickable content for humans. Let's see here. This creator I haven't seen post content. Oh, where is it? Here we go. Why hasn't this creator posted content in a while? Question marks in the chat, everyone. I want to see a whole bunch of question marks fill this chat as to why this person hasn't posted content recently. That's right. I'm publicly calling you out. I want to see new content on this channel. All right. Let me see them question marks in the chat. Where are they? Drop question marks. Yeah, there we go. Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. Why? All right. We don't need to spam the chat with question marks. That's good enough. There we go. She got the message. That's good. No, this is the power of live stream. I can control you all to do things. It's funny. But there's your public motivation there, Abby, to go post more content. If you don't know, Abby's my sister, and I want her to grow her YouTube channel. So post more content. We were talking, if you were here at the beginning of the stream, number 1 of the rules we talked about with growing from 0 views and 0 subscribers, this is rule number 1. Practice content creation weekly. I want to see weekly content creation, so that way you can work those skills, get better, and it's more chances. This would be a great analogy here too. Then we'll hop back to the questions here. Then we're gonna wrap it up because we gotta do a live stream raid for Anthony. But with golf, I'm learning golf right now, and the one thing, if I'm gonna get better at golf, I need to take more swings. If I don't take more swings in golf, I'll never get better. Like, I can't expect to be able to do well unless I'm practicing, unless I'm actually taking swings. When you post content on YouTube, it is your opportunity at bat to take another swing, another try to see if you hit a hole in one, or in baseball analogy, if you hit a home run, or if you're going to strike out. You got to figure the only way you're going to get there is by putting out content regularly. So that's what you got to do, Abby. Yeah, I want to see weekly content. I don't care if it's shorts. I don't care if it's a long form content. I don't care if it's a quick 10-second. Hey, I just have to post something because I need to post weekly and I have nothing to tell you. I am just, you're just going to grab your phone and be like, I have nothing to tell you. I'm just talking here because I need to post content weekly. End video, upload it. Do that even. I got to get in that habit of just posting content. How many times do you live stream on YouTube per month? I've been doing weekly live streams every single Saturday. Originally it was Saturday morning. I've now moved it to Saturday evening. And it appears more people got on as it got later. So I might have to just start these a bit later. But yes, every Saturday you can catch me here. I've decided to now label this as the Saturday Creator Hangout. So people can, oh, he does this Saturdays. It hasn't caught on yet. But yes, I'm here every Saturday. And yes, Lala, the power of influence. Ha ha ha. All right. So I have a very special request for you all. Let me hide this here. All right. Scrolling back. Here we go. 1 second. Stick with me here. Here we go. This is perfect, actually. This man right here. We must do a raid of his channel. I'm actually going over to his live stream right now. So if you all follow me to this creator's YouTube channel, if one of the moderators can maybe post a link or something, we are going to do a raid and take over his channel. And what we're going to do is we are all going to yell about Utah and how Utah is horrible. We have a battle where I think Utah's bad and he doesn't like Wisconsin. This dude doesn't like Culver's. He doesn't like Culver's, man. He doesn't like cheese curds. Okay? That's who we're up against. And with the power of my influence, I command you all. We must go raid him. So we're going to wrap up the live stream. Come over here. I'm going to go live with him. After this live stream, I'm just going to click the link and I'm going to go up. But everyone in the comments, I want you to just be like, why would anyone move to Utah? Utah's horrible. Why would we're just gonna blow up his live stream with talk of Utah and how Wisconsin is great. Are you ready? Let me hear you in the chat. I want to hear I want to hear my army war cries here. Yes, youtube.com/c/Anthony Locke. Mr. K shared the link in there too. Let me hear your war cries as we go to battle here. I think it's going to be fun. So if you all do this, this would be huge. There we go. Yeah, yeah, let's go. All right. Is everyone ready? We're going to Anthony Locke's channel. I'm going to end the live stream here. Let us all go talk about down with Utah. Go Wisconsin. Thank you for joining the live stream. I appreciate you guys being here. And we are continuing this live stream on Anthony Locke's channel. I will see you all over there. Let's go.